All right, hey everybody. Brothers Bame, Chris and Kevin here. We are ready to cook some Southwest turkey burger sliders, if I can say it. Say hi, Chris.
And brew.
We got burgers, blue brews tonight. And Chris is going to tell us where the brews are from.
Brews are from Monticello, from Rustic, right here, right now.
Hey, Sandy.
We got blueberry brew, and we got Action Jackson brew. So I got an extra growler for Eric, if you're listening. And that is if the two brothers here don't drink it all before we're done.
Right? Yeah, we have to cook first and then we can drink something. But anyhow, we're going to start out, but we're going to show you kind of what we're starting with. I usually like to go over the recipe, so if you guys had a chance to look at the recipe, it was in the pipeline. We'll also post it on the Rise Warriors Facebook, hey Ray, Facebook page. But we're doing mini grilled Southwest turkey burgers in leaf lettuce wraps or mini buns. I try to keep it healthy. We try to do things that you can do in 30 minutes or less at home because we know everybody is in a hurry all the time. So we want to do healthy in 30 minutes or less. We're going to pair that with a cucumber salad with feta cheese and lime. Super simple, super fresh, ready to go. But Chris is preparing a special appetizer beforehand, and I'll let him explain that in just a minute. But we're going to go over what we need for the recipe. So for the turkey burgers, we need 2 pounds of 93% lean ground turkey, a teaspoon of granulated garlic, 2 teaspoons of onion powder, a teaspoon of cumin, 2 teaspoons of cumin, 2 teaspoons of salt, a teaspoon of ground black pepper, Worcestershire sauce, half of a cup of ground whole organic oats, and I just put those in a food processor and grind them up. They're gluten-free. Half a bunch of chopped cilantro, a half of a small red onion fine chopped, red bell pepper chop, yellow bell pepper chop, and then a tablespoon of chipotle pepper and adobe sauce, just for a little extra spice. But that's what we're going to be putting in our Southwest turkey burgers today. But I'm going to give this over to you, Chris, and you're going to talk about what you're making for a special appetizer. This we don't have the recipe on Rise Warriors yet, but we'll get it to you. This is one of Chris's favorites.
This is the Bame family favorite over here in Monticello on Birch Lake.
Awesome.
We can have chicken, or we can have pheasant, or grouse, or ducks, or goose. But whatever you do, I recommend you cook it first. So
yeah.
all it is we take a sweet pepper, okay? We cut out the boat right like that so it can lay on the grill. Then we take a piece of pepper jack cheese and we put our squisher right down there in the boat. Don't worry, I washed my hands the other day. So you squish her in the boat and you put these boats on the grill right after you put a little piece of already cooked
Chicken.
Bird. All right, I got my bird. I did it before you guys showed up. So it's already been cooked, but I marinate it, and I use a little ginger, fresh ginger, a little garlic, a little amino acids. My brother, he told me that I like soy sauce, but it's not good for me. So he said, use amino acids. It's good for you, and it gives you a little more flavor. So I use a little amino acids, a little bit of Mrs. Dash, a little sprinkle of Montreal, a little olive oil.
Garlic.
And a little garlic.
Awesome.
You gotta have garlic for everything.
Right.
So then you take a piece of the meat, you squish it on the cheese, and the boat is gonna float on the grill, and you cook it until the pepper is a little toasted on the back side. And I'll tell you, they are so good. Bam! That's Chef Emerald. They are so good. You'll eat them fast. And you probably don't do too many because you'll eat too many and then you won't want to eat the whole main course. So
right.
This is an hors d'oeuvre. They told me that you're only supposed to eat like 1 or 2 pieces, not the whole platter.
Right.
But hey, you guys, I got a couple of special ones for my brother. He says he likes the hot and
jalapenos.
spicy. So it doesn't take very long, but I recommend you do it on a fairly hot grill, and it'll be done in no time. So,
All right. So he's gonna throw those on the grill for us, and I'm gonna start with our Southwest turkey burgers. But I'm gonna put you up into a holder so I can talk and work at the same time. So there we go. You can see the whole shebang here. All right. So we're gonna start with our turkey. I'm gonna grab the turkey real quick here. So just grab a bowl, throw your turkey in. You're gonna take a fresh egg. We have some fresh eggs here. I'm gonna throw on some gloves. Throw some fresh egg in here, crack that egg in there. I'm gonna grab these gloves real quick. So, we're gonna get these made up so that they're grilling and going here in 10 minutes or less, and they'll be done in 15. But, sounds good? All right, so we're gonna take our turkey, we're gonna add our egg, we're gonna add our chopped onion, peppers. I have 2 colors of peppers and onion. Whatever color you like, you pick. I picked orange and red because I like color. I feel like if I have a lot of color in the plate that I'm eating healthy. So that's a good tip. If you look at your plate and it's all white, probably not so healthy. So look for those bright, vibrant colors, greens, reds, yellows.
what happens if it's got Skittles? Does that help?
No, that's a little sweet.
All right.
Yeah, that's a little sweet. All right, so we're gonna add the garlic, the cumin, the sea salt, the Worcestershire sauce. All right, so we made it simple, so everything is simple, easy to do at home. When you come home, we got to throw our salt in there, our cumin. I gave you the recipe. If you don't have it, we'll get it up on the Facebook Warrior page too, as well. But it was in the pipeline last week. Came out on Wednesday. All right, so we got our cumin, our salt, our pepper. We're gonna grind that pepper. If you don't have a pepper grinder at home, I recommend getting one. Very inexpensive. You can get them anywhere. Target, Walmart. And then grab fresh pepper grounds or peppercorns so that you can grind it. Super awesome. All right, so we're gonna throw in the Worcestershire. We got Worcestershire and garlic. Trying to make it so it's simple. Got about 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire in there. We're going to throw some garlic in there. And you can use fresh garlic, but I made this one with granulated garlic because most people have it at home. Some people don't have fresh garlic, so we kind of think of that way.
But fresh garlic is always the best if you can do that.
Garlic press. But we're going to put some adobe, chipotle pepper. Adobe sauce. I like to take them and then grind them up, and then you put them in a small container just like this and throw it in the freezer, and as you need it you just take it out 1 scoop at a time so you don't waste the other part of the can of peppers. So I'm going to throw this in there. This will give us a little spice, a little smoky flavor. If you've ever used it, you'll love it. Alright, we're going to throw that in there. We're going to bring, let's see, we need our ground oats. So this is gonna help everything stick together. I'm making it gluten-free because some of us are gluten intolerant. So this is a great thing. They're organic oats, gluten-free. Throw that in there. I've taken and ground them.
How'd you grind them?
All right, when I grind them, I usually throw them in a food processor, or maybe you have a bullet, magic bullet. These are the rolled oats, extra thick, organic, gluten-free. All right, so we're gonna mix this all together. The last thing, I'm going to ask Chris to grab my cilantro over there. Oh yeah. And throw about half of that in there, Chris, will you? Awesome, that's good. So the other half is going to be for our salad tonight. I try to do a little bit of the prep ahead of time so that we can keep things moving and rolling here. I hope you guys are having a good time. I hope you guys saw that pipeline or that pipe video that Chris did this afternoon. You guys have a beautiful concert coming up that you get to enjoy with the whole Loop Tech family and your family at home, along with a $25 gift certificate for you to use and support the local community that you live in, bringing them some business during this weird time that we're in.
And a thank you for all of you Loop Techians who are working hard every day, delivering fuel, delivering lubes, fixing car washes, making sure the world goes round. You're doing the billing, you're doing the ordering. you're managing.
All right.
So we can make tomorrow a little bit better than today. Just like my brother here is making dinner tonight.
All right, so this is what it looks like. You get it all put together. You don't want to mash it too hard, and then you want to make little patties. And we're making sliders tonight. So I always say if things are smaller, you can eat more. So I pretend like they're crumbs, so they don't count if they're crumbs. But we're gonna put this out, and Chris is gonna grab me a cutting board so I can throw these on them. So you don't want to pat them too hard. You want to keep them nice and loose so they're not too dense when they cook. But I like showing.
See that?
All right, we'll show them when we're down here.
You don't
So we're
squish
gonna
them, right?
Six them, yeah, don't squish them. Just do them nice and light. And you're gonna make them just a little bit bigger than a size of a golf ball, maybe like a small racquetball size. Because they're gonna shrink a little bit, fit on that bun perfectly. I like to shop at Aldi. They have great products. They have a lot of organic. If you can use organic, whatever you can buy organic, I recommend it. I know that sometimes it's a preventative if you have a big family, but whatever you can do, that's what I recommend. And they have a great organic section. So, you know, they have organic meats, they have organic vegetables and fruits. You just got to check it out. Every day is a little bit something different, especially nowadays with this COVID-19 stuff. But anyhow, we're going to get these on the grill. They're going to take about 7 minutes each side, 6 minutes each side. We don't want to cook them too done. We want to get about 165 or higher for about 15 seconds to make sure all the bacteria inside is killed.
So they cook faster or slower than regular beef hamburgers?
About the same. They cook about the same. It depends. You know, sometimes beef has a little bit more fat in it. This actually is pretty lean. So they cook a little faster because they flare up. But these won't flare up too bad. But I like to make them all and get them ready to go here.
Oh yeah, look at there.
There you go. Look at that. All right, we're almost there. And then we'll finish with... All right. So, those gloves off. That's exactly how you're supposed to take gloves off. Wash my hands. All right, we're ready for the next round. We're gonna get these on the grill. So,
all right, Lube Tech, you see how quick these poppers are done? Got a little bit of grill marks on the bottom. Don't have to turn them; they'll pop. The cheese will come out. Just keep them floating upright, and you will have some fabulous 40 boers.
all right. So we're gonna get these, he's getting those off, and then I'm gonna have him put these on, and I'm gonna show you how to make the salad. So we're doing a salad with feta cheese and fresh lime, cilantro. Super healthy, super fresh. The sun came out, we got a great day. I didn't know if we were gonna be outside and cook today, but we were. Sun came out just about an hour ago, and so we're pretty excited to be down by the lake cooking.
You know, that's fun. Sun and fun always follow me around.
Yeah, right?
It
never rains on his parades. So the sun just follows him around. All right, so we're going to put these burgers on. Different colors, but I use that for all my citrus. I cook a lot with citrus. I replace a lot of sodium with citrus. You know, we have so many things in the United States that are so salty in our food sources.
I like
that we
salt.
I know you do. But we don't need a whole lot of extra. So you got to take different things and try different things to bring in some of that stuff to bring that sodium level down, help the heart a little bit. But we're going to start here. I'm going to grab what I got here. All right, so this is our fresh cucumbers. I like to use the English cucumbers, the long ones. We just took 2 cucumbers, sliced them up. We got fresh pepper and red onion ready to go in here. So it's a nice fresh summer salad. But we're not going to use, sorry guys, you almost fell down. We're not going to use any mayonnaise. We're going to actually use Greek yogurt. Sorry, you almost fell over. So, always a little excitement in our house. All right, so we're gonna throw this Greek yogurt in a bowl. Super simple. So your recipe calls for 1 cup of Fage Greek yogurt. I like to get the full fat one. Fat is actually good for you. Don't listen to what they tell you. You need a good some good fat in your diet for brain health and skin health.
So, I like fat, like bacon fat.
Yeah, well, a little bacon fat is okay. We don't want to go too crazy on it. All right, so
don't wrap everything in bacon.
Yeah, probably not.
Right.
No. So we're gonna take fresh limes. Chris is gonna cut these in half for me. We're gonna take fresh lime. We're gonna take cumin. We're gonna take some cumin. We're gonna throw that cumin in there. A little bit of salt. Just a little bit. Sea salt. I like to use sea salt. A little bit of red wine vinegar. About a half a cup of red wine vinegar. The limes, the fresh limes. Thanks, Chris. We got 3 fresh limes. This is one of the keys to this. We want it nice and fresh tasting. All right, so see how slick that is? You just throw it right in there and squeeze it right in. All right. We're gonna check those burgers and flip them over. I bet they're ready to go flipped over, right?
Oh yeah.
All right. So he's got the grill about medium-high heat. We want to sear the outside, keep the juice inside.
It feels like they're a little bit drier than a normal.
Yeah, because they're turkeys, they're a little bit drier. That's why we put a little bit of fresh egg in it. But it'll be good, I promise.
So I shouldn't put any bacon fat on it or
no bacon fat on that. All right. So we're gonna mix up this dressing for our cucumbers, making sure I got everything. Last thing we're gonna throw in is our fresh cilantro.
So I got a question for you, brah.
All right, what's up?
So if one hamburger is a little thicker than the other, can I squish it down and make it the same thickness, or should I? Is that squishing the juice out?
Just let it cook. You never want to squish the hamburgers. You squish the juice out of them. You make them dry. Just let them gently cook by themselves. All right, and the last thing we're going to add to that sauce is our agave nectar. Because we have so much acid in here, I like to balance with a little sweet. And blue agave, organic agave nectar is great instead of processed sugar. I just use a nice tablespoon or so in there and mix that up. That'll balance the acidity of the red wine vinegar and the lime juice a little bit. I don't know if you ever remember your grandma cooking homemade spaghetti or your parents cooking homemade spaghetti, but my dad would always add a little bit of grape jelly to it, to the tomato sauce to balance it.
My dad always added he added wine.
Yeah, we had wine too.
He added grape jelly at church when we did spaghetti dinners at church.
All right. So we're gonna add a little bit of feta cheese. This last thing we're gonna add feta cheese. You can use whatever cheese you want, but this really complements this recipe. I'm gonna throw that feta cheese in there, throw that sauce right on top of that salad, and then we're gonna mix it real quick. All right, so I hope you guys are enjoying this. I want you all to show us, if you guys make this dinner and you're cooking along with us, I want you to show us by taking a picture of your meal and putting it on, attaching it to the Rise Warriors Facebook page. You know, we're all family. We grew up, kitchen was a huge place of connection for family. At this weird time that we're in, we get a chance to reconnect with all of our loved ones and our family. And what better way to do that than in the kitchen? That's why we're sharing kind of how we grew up. Sundays were a big deal at our house, brothers Bame. And then we have 3 sisters too, but we're gonna talk about the brothers.
It's all about the brothers tonight.
And so,
but you know what? We used to say everything good and everything difficult happens in the kitchen.
Right?
We get a chance to get together and make some food together and talk about what's going on in the world and help each other out.
Yeah.
And it's always been a blessing to us. Loop Tech, you know we do that at Loop Tech too, right? You know that.
All right. So our salad is ready to go. We're gonna check our burgers. Let's see what's going on over here. I'm gonna grab this phone so you guys can see on the grill what Chris has been doing over here. So these are our burgers, our Southwest turkey burgers. They should look real good. And these are the poppers. He did some chicken poppers ahead of time. He's got jalapeno and then sweet bell peppers with pepper jack cheese and marinated chicken. But you can use anything. You can use pheasant or duck or whatever you might like. You can throw inside of those popper boats.
And for those turkey hunters, you can use wild turkey too. It's really good.
Yeah, awesome.
Should we try one of these?
All right, so Chris, you try it. Let me
right,
see
I'm
it,
gonna
and
try
then
it.
you got to try one of the
Oh, yeah.
beers from Rustic Brewing in Monticello. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna
That's
try
awesome.
a jalapeno one. I like the jalapenos.
Oh yeah,
All right, good stuff.
fantastic.
All right, so these are almost done. We're gonna throw that lid back down. We're gonna show you a little bit of Rustic Brewing, what they're offering here. They gave us this beer so that you can see what, visit their place and order it online, or call them up and order it, and they'll come and bring it to your car.
Here,
But
I sampled this one earlier. This one is Blue Polar Blueberry Cream Ale. It's pretty darn good, I'll say. It's got a little sweetness to it. It's got a full flavor, but it's not bitter at all. It's some good stuff. And I tried to go to the Twins game the other day, but nobody showed up. So at least I wore my uniform.
Yeah,
I don't know
right.
if you've noticed, you're seeing some of my favorite hats too, by the way, you guys. Boy, is it turning out nice. It
Yeah.
was kind of cold and windy when I first got out here, and the sun's out, and the dogs are fishing, and you know
Yeah.
what? What a beautiful day to be out with family.
yeah. All right, so we're gonna check on those burgers and see how they're coming. Hope you guys are having your favorite beer or favorite beverage, if it's bubbly water, whatever it might be. But we're gonna check these real quick. It's really important that these are cooked through and through. So the best way to do that, you wanna hold that, Chris? Best way to do that is to check it with a meat thermometer. If you don't have a meat thermometer at home, you can buy these at the grocery store. You can buy them at Target, Walmart, wherever. But you should have them. Best way to know if meat's done and not overcook it or undercook it is to put that in the center of it. These have a little ways to go.
What temperature you want to
This
be
should
at?
be about 165 for 15 seconds or longer. And these have a little bit of ways to go yet. I'm gonna close those down. We're gonna talk. Chris is gonna fill in just a little bit while we're getting ready. You can show them our toppings for our mini sliders.
Oh yeah, look at here. So, I just happen to love avocado, but it never seems to get to the plate on time because we always end up eating it before it gets there. But we got some avocado, we got some beautiful tomatoes. You know, we got
Pickled jalapeno.
pickled jalapenos in Minnesota, and I think all over the Midwest, we like to pickle stuff. Now,
This is sweet. These are
down
awesome.
I think down in Louisiana, we like to make stuff hot, right? All y'all down in Louisiana. But up here, we pickle stuff. We pickle fish, we pickle pickles, we pickle onions, you name it. Garlic. We got some jalapenos here. We got some pepper jack cheese, a little red onion. I love cucumber salad, you guys. I don't know about you, but I love it.
This is a little twist on the normal cucumber salad. It's got a little feta cheese in it. You can throw some Greek olives in it if you want to as well. But that's real fresh and ready to go. You got it in there? Let's see. All right, there you go. All right, so we're just about done. We're gonna check on those burgers one more time.
You know what? If
So
something were to happen and all of a sudden those burgers were to flame up, we do have our safety gear here. We got fire extinguishers, safety glasses. We got the safety gear here to put out a serious fire if we need to. But we got a really nice fire going now.
All
How's
right.
it going, brah?
Good. All right, so we're gonna have toppings ready to go. I got some fresh lettuce. Now you can make these vegetarian style, or you can put them on little miniature buns. It's really up to you, but I got some lettuce cups ready to go. So those of you that are watching your weight and looking at not eating gluten, this is a great way to do it. We got the jalapenos. These are excellent. These are a great complement to this particular meal. They're sweet and spicy. Super easy to make. You use about two pounds of jalapenos. You slice them up. You boil them with vinegar and a little bit of agave nectar. You boil those up, and then you can keep them in the refrigerator with a little bit of salt, in the refrigerator for up to 3 months. So it's super easy to make.
Suppose I don't need to say wash your hands after you're done because that jalapeno might be a little
could
spicy.
Be spicy. It depends on it. All right, and so then we got all the assorted toppings. We got fresh jalapeno, we have pepper jack cheese, fresh avocado, fresh tomato, red onion, and last but not least, we got a little bit of homemade salsa. Who made this salsa?
Doug Friedoff made that salsa for us for Christmas time.
All right, so we're gonna throw a little, finish some of the burgers off with a little homemade salsa, or maybe you want some fresh ground mustard. So I grabbed a spicy brown mustard at the grocery store. It's a good complement with the turkey, but these turkey burgers should be just about done. We're gonna start putting them out on the platter. I got these miniature buns here. Chris will come over here and show us what we're doing. All right, I'm gonna grab, open these buns up for you.
Do you like to grill your buns?
No, I don't. Our dad loved to grill his burger buns, but I don't. We're gonna take the ones that I know are done.
I like my buns grilled, so.
All right. That's okay, everybody likes different stuff.
Yeah.
All right, and then we're gonna grab this fresh lettuce. We're gonna do 3 on lettuce and 3 all by themselves. And then we throw lettuce on top of the burger. So you build your burger however you want. I like a variety of different things. We're gonna throw some fresh avocado on top of these. Looks pretty. Throw some fresh tomato. All right. We're almost there, you guys. You're being patient. We're almost there. We're gonna throw some onion on top. All right, we're getting there. Some pepper jack cheese. Some of you like cheese, some of you don't. It's all good. You take what you like. And then we gotta finish it off with a few of the homemade candied jalapenos. These are great.
I got it.
You take a few of those. All right, here we go. We're
Oh,
almost
yeah.
there.
Those are fabulous.
And the last ones, we're going to throw these last ones on the lettuce wraps, or the lettuce leaves.
So that's if you don't like buns.
Right.
I like buns.
But,
I can't help it.
all right, we're going to
But
throw some more
lettuce
on
is
there.
good too.
Throw these on there. All right, we're almost there. We should be on time, I think. Throw some fresh jalapeno on that one. Fresh tomato.
Hey, that jalapeno is kicking in now. I got the sweetness at the beginning and a little bit of bite there towards the end. That's some good stuff.
All right, here we go. Almost done, everybody. All right, we're gonna throw on some skewers. So you're ready to serve. You can make these an appetizer or a meal. It's up to you. Throw them on top. Put that skewer in. Blast the tomato. It's all good. There we go.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're almost
Looks
there.
good to me. I got a full beer. You want a beer, bro?
Yeah. All right, Brothers Bame in the kitchen. Check that out, everybody.
Oh yeah. Hey y'all. I hope you got a chance to figure that out. This was kind of fun doing it with you, brother.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Don't forget, Friday, be there.
Oh yeah. Johnny Holmes. Enjoy the afternoon or the evening, Friday night. Thank you, Lube Tech, for all you do and for taking care of all the people out there. See you next week. Brother
Have a good
Baines
night.
out.